following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
Listen to this place!
They always say you never knew who's going to show up in NXT, but I never imagined we'd see The Rock.
The Brahma Bull. The most electrifying man in all of entertainment.
The biggest box office draw around the globe and one of the greatest WWE superstars ever is in NXT. Don't pinch me. I don't want to wake up. Guys, this is like one of the bands in the world doing an acoustic set at your favorite nightclub.
It's like the NXT universe is just standing still in awe of the Great One.
They're not standing still, Byron. They're actually jumping up and down in a frenzy. No one stands still when The Rock is in the house. A decade and a half of dominance.
and his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, Cena.
I say it all the time, and I mean it. The greatest of all time, John Cena, 16-time world champion.
Well, I certainly agree with your assessment, Michael Cole, but I have a feeling the NXT faithful might have a slightly different opinion for Cena tonight.
There is always a special buzz in the air when John Cena enters the arena.
I believe the most polarizing superstar in WWE history.
Well, John Cena is certainly no stranger to a hostile environment. NXT will provide just that for Big Match John.
Hustle, loyalty, and respect. A mantra he lives by. In the history of WWE, there has only been one rivalry that has headlined WrestleMania in back-to-back years. The rivalry, of course, John Cena and The Rock.
It was 2 WrestleManias, but their animosity grew over 3 years. Cena blamed Rock for his loss against The Miz at WrestleMania 27, and then challenged The Rock to a match a year later at WrestleMania 28.
And man, I never get tired of watching these guys compete.
John Cena had a year, was having only his second match after 7 years away. Cena should have been ready, but he lost.
Shoulders on the mat. And Cena pops the shoulder up.
Not yet.
That's gonna hurt.
Float over. And a DDT.
Spiked him.
We often see a performer promise to raise the stature of the United States or Intercontinental Championship when they win one of those titles. But John Cena followed through when he won the U.S. title in 2015.
You ain't kidding, Michael. After conquering Rusev at WrestleMania, John Cena started the U.S. Open Challenge, where any competitor in the locker room could request an impromptu title match every week on Raw.
I'm joining the U.S. Open Challenge conversation you guys started earlier. I thought Cena's bravado would lead to a short United States title reign, but to my surprise, Cena regularly defended the championship for months.
Dean Ambrose, Zack Ryder, Cesaro, Kane, Sami Zayn, and so many others took Cena to his limit on a weekly basis, and he beat them all. It took Seth Rollins, and shockingly,
he's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
What grace, float over and ooh!
According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s through the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
What a powerful kick out by The Rock.
Too early in the match to end it.
man, a little extra luster behind that kick. What began as ruthless aggression, John Cena looking to close this thing out.
Cena has it locked in.
Is that it? Is it over?
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Right to the skull.
Hooked up.